Hey guys, I'm Bulma. Joining me today is Pip.
I am Groot.
I said joining me today is Pip.
I am Groot.
No, I said Pip.
I am Groot.
Well, we're back with some Monster Hunter World beta.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
Getting the last hunt on for you guys here. We have a couple... I have two different runs here to showcase. We have one using a kind of a jumpy, flippy around weapon. Right now we're just going through the menu, showing you some different armor sets and some different things on display here in the beta.
It was like a sharp, cool looking spear look thing, right?
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Yeah.
We'll get to it. There are quite a few different weapons to use here that we can use. I think in the last episode we showcased the big axe that turns into a sword.
Yeah.
And the like gun katana thing. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of the gun katana.
No?
No.
You think it sounds so cool though.
It does sound very cool, but somehow just doesn't quite do it.
Do you think that could be just a beta issue, or is it just the weapon in general?
I feel like it was more of a me thing.
Okay. Like it wasn't because it was
like
acting weird or buggy. It was
No,
just you
I
didn't
feel like
it.
I was just total scrub status.
Happens to the best of us.
Indeed it does. Indeed it does.
Being bad at something is the first step to being really good at something. Jake the dog.
I suppose. I suppose. Although I think being really shit at something is also the first step to remaining very shit at something.
That is the case for some people.
Indeed.
Or, at
Oh,
certain games.
I saw that panty shot.
I know, I saw it too.
I saw that panty shot. Thought you could hide it from me. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Oh no.
Wildlife map keeps track of where you are and where the scout flies are taking you. You can also use it to keep tabs on monsters.
Alright, catching my bearings here. We have a big map on display
Get a closer look.
for a beta showing. Now, oddly enough, they only give you 20 minutes to do, to find the monster and kill the monster and stuff. This last hunt, it takes quite a bit of time to kill the actual monster.
It was intense.
It's very intense. I believe this run that we're going to watch here, spoilers? No spoilers. No spoilers. Muhahaha. You just have to watch it to find out what happens. But this is some really cool shit's gonna pop off here.
Lets you control Kinsects.
Oh, little
Scout
lizards.
flies will hide once the fight
Run.
breaks out. Don't forget that.
Back to what I was saying in the other video, the first Monster Hunter World video, about random world interactions with the monsters and stuff. I did this a few times off camera, and this never happened. What you're about to see here. So, I don't know. Kudos to the dynamics of the game, because this was awesome. This was I walked into the room and was like, wow, what? Not hyping it up. Now it has to live up to the hype. Oh no.
Damn it.
Oh no. I'm not too worried about it. It's that good.
Yeah, I'm definitely sold on this game. Like,
Well, tell us a little bit about it. Why are you sold? What looks interesting about this to you?
I'm going to play it. I haven't played it yet. I've just watched Pip play it, but it just looks cool as hell, just flipping around and you're hunting these monsters and stuff. Like, I don't... This just that gets me enough, like...
Express yourself.
No.
Express.
What is expression?
Take a deep breath. Use your words.
I don't know, like, I haven't played it yet, so I don't know the whole... I don't know how all the workings of it is, but... like I said last video, I like how you're fighting them and at a certain point they just decide to back off and they're like, oh, hell no, and then...
Peace out.
Like, and then you can track them back to their nest, and I think that's really awesome. It's a nice little mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just, you know, just a normal, like, they just stay there in the same spot, you know.
Mm-hmm. Now there's something... Oh yeah, here it is, guys. We walk in, there's the first boss, the first monster that we hunted. And he's entering the fray into the boss that we're fighting now. Into the monster that we're hunting now. And so I waited a second, and I walked up and I was like, okay, what's going on?
Monster movie!
Monster movie!
Woo!
Move over, Kong! Oh, look at this! Look at that!
That is so cool.
Yes! Holy crap! Giant T-Rex ain't playing. Cause I'm a motherfucking T-Rex! T-Rex.
He's got like some like wings going on in the back. Like, I love the designs of every. Like, it's not. Oh, I've seen this a million times. It's like, whoa, it looks like a T-Rex walking up on it, but it looks like there might be fur parts on it, maybe like on the
like
up
feathers,
on the,
feathers,
yeah, like
or fur.
feathers, and then these wings pop out on the side, like.
Listen, guys, I'm here to say I would have been just fine with a regular, basic-ass T-Rex.
Yeah.
Let alone one with, like, fur and feathers and frills that breathes fire and shit, like...
Yeah, they all have different things they do. Like,
oh,
one
here
of
we
them,
go.
it was like spitting mucus.
Yeah, he spits mucus too, but it's less on display while he's thrashing around trying to chomp your face. Here we go, mounted, little pokes to the eye.
Ugh.
He's trying to buck me into a tree, but I'm having none of it. Yeah. I'm still not well versed on how these cloaks work, but I have the blue cloak thing equipped, which gives me like longer jump times and stuff in the air. I'm not terribly sure if it's really working with the pole vault that I'm doing here.
So they're different things you can equip, or what?
Yeah, they're different like ghillie suits that you can equip.
Oh, okay.
That
I remember
they
you
give
talking
you-
about the ghillie suits.
Yeah, they give you different things. Different stat boosts and things of that nature. And I really love this weapon. I love pole vaulting around and... See, now again, not sure why I'm not landing on his back 100% of the time. I feel like there are definitely quite a few times where I should have, like right there, and just didn't. And then later on, it does. So, like right there again, don't know why it didn't. So I'm not sure if this is a beta thing or if I'm still just scrub status. Could be either one. If it is a beta thing, I hope it'll be worked out by the time launch comes around.
I'm sure they'll.
Also bear in mind, I haven't, gone on to the interwebs and looked up any controls or anything like that. Just trying to figure it all out. Now, you see right here, these big vines came out and pulled him down. I think there are different palicos or cat people. They're like out in the world and they post up in different spots. And I think if you lure the monster to the different spots, then the palicos or the cat people will do different things. Like right there, they just netted him down and pulled him onto the ground for some free hits. I don't know why all these lizard things are coming to attack him every time he falls over. Maybe they're just predatory lizards that are like that, or maybe it's a palico thing that's going on. I'm not sure. Like I said, there's a lot going on in this game that is not immediately explained. Maybe this will be different in the actual release of it, but in the beta at least, they keep it streamlined and they just want to get you out there and get playing, which I can appreciate. Bulma seems to have left the room for the moment. She should be back in a minute. Sorry if I seem to ramble a bit here. I'm not very well versed in keeping the airtime running by myself. Oh man. Had a nice weekend here. Getting back into the weekday. Mondays. And we are doing a lot of jumping up and down, trying to land on his back here, being relatively unsuccessful.
The perfect place to hide.
And the next hunt that we'll see highlighted in this video, there's two hunts. It's the same hunt, hunting the big T-Rex here. We'll use a different weapon in the second one. These two like dual blades. It goes much quicker with the dual blades, but there's no hopping around and landing on his back.
The monster's been
It's a little more Dark Souls. He just kind of dodges attacks and unload on him when you can. But I can appreciate it. Different play styles, different strokes for different folks. I see my cohort in crime here has returned.
Hello.
Doing absolutely nothing to fill this blank time. Damn.
Can't a god just be a dinosaur?
I mean, can't a god just be a snake for 5 minutes? Get it? I feel like these pokes to the face are very ineffectual.
Oh, yeah. Looks cool though.
It looks very cool. And it eventually does topple him, so you can get that freebie damage onto his face and belly and stuff, but...
Yeah, lizards came in, they're like, we got you, bro! Homies,
I
this
know,
is for
right?
life!
I know, right? Oh, you may have seen like a little bug flying around here. That's part of the weapon. I guess you can control the bug with it and shoot it, kind of like as a secondary ranged attack thing going on. Yeah, pretty neat. I don't utilize it very much.
Bug pal.
Yeah. So,
It's like a little Pokemon.
yeah, and all the weapons have a lot of different combos and stuff going on, so... I mean, if you pick one weapon, it might be very different than the next. Different combos, different button sequences, etc.
Well, I tried out a new game last night, new to me. We got Fortnite on the PlayStation Store, and I was like, I'll try this out, do the 100-person match thing, the Battle Royale, and did a couple matches. It was quick, like when you die. When you're taken out by someone, you can just easily press O or whatever it is and get back to match you into a lobby. But for me, I had to wait. First of all, I had to wait 6.5 minutes to log in, and like in the queue, I had to wait 6.5 minutes starting the game up, and I was like, ugh. And then it took a while to get me into the Battle Royale match. But once I was in, it was pretty fun. Trying to run around and look for guns, and just, for me, my tactic is I just want to survive and get to the end of the game. But I know you can go around and kill people, which I got taken out a couple times. I think, and oh, the bugs, man. I'd be running in a straight line, and then the game just moves me somewhere else, like flashes me somewhere else, facing a whole other direction. And I'm like, okay, really throwing my game off. And then if I was like trying to hide behind a vehicle, and then it just like clipped me through the car and onto the other side of it. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm trying to gain cover right now. I mean, for me, it was really buggy. I don't know if anyone else has experienced that playing Fortnite, but I don't think I could play it again right now. And I think it's in beta still. I might be wrong, but I think it's still in beta, so maybe it gets fixed. But for me, I'm gonna wait a little bit to play that game again.
Whew. Sorry about that, guys.
Apology not accepted.
Jeez. My heart's all aflutter right now. We have a very small rodent problem going on right now. And I think we may have just ended the very last of it. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you know, guys, if you ever dealt with a pest problem, rodent problem, you know, squirrels, rats, mice, whatever, you may know that it's very horrible and obnoxious and annoying. And if you're like me, I'm a big softy. I don't like killing stuff. I don't like.
Yeah.
God damn it. I don't want to have to be Charlie. I don't want to have to beat rats with a stick. It brings me no joy. But you gots to do's what you gots to do's.
Well, I'm in. Or something.
Or something like that. You know. Welcome to the waffling hour, guys.
Ooh, I didn't know we were serving waffles.
Mmm.
I'm more of a pancake person, though.
Yeah, true that. Me too.
I don't know. Maybe I just had too many waffles growing up or something.
See, like right there. Why did I just whip onto him? I've been trying to do that this whole time. but this one time randomly just whoop, I'm on there. He wasn't having any of it this time. He was like, get off me.
You'll mess up my feathers.
Right. So why not there?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Why not then? I'll never understand, guys.
Maybe hopefully that's just a beta thing or something, or maybe you need to get good.
Probably just need to get good. I'm gonna be real. It feels like a get good thing. It doesn't feel like, you know, the game is screwing with me. I know, right? You know,
Out on my face.
You got like big horn, big like wings going on,
I know,
breathing
they're
fire. You going Hambo?
I dig it.
I'm super digging it. This seems like an odd place for a lair, though. I'm gonna be real.
It does.
Like for this thing, you know what I mean? Like with the bouncy ground.
The
And...
lofty up in the tree.
Oh, look at him! Look at him! That lizard came back, and this T-Rex was not having it. He was like, piss off, little lizard. He's just ignoring me. He's like, I don't even care. I am going full Godzilla on this motherfucker.
assert his dominance. He's like, nah, this is my human to take out.
Oh yeah, man, he just thrashed that thing. I thought he was dead.
Oh.
Yeah, nah.
Sup, bitch?
And again, the T-Rex was just like, oh yeah, roar. Get wrecked. Yeah, man, this thing is not playing. And I mean, and this is just a small sampling of what's on display, you know?
I know.
Oh.
That's why I'm sold, because I'm like, this is amazing!
Yeah.
And this isn't the full game. Like, what?
This is like a piece. This is a piece of the game.
Oh. So
Man.
soon.
I know, right?
Like, this has definitely lived up, if not definitely past expectations. We're super hyped. We're like, well, beta's coming out December 9th. Woo! But actually playing it and just like, yes, it's not garbage. But I didn't think it would be anyways. I had no doubts.
You see, guys, there's two different kinds of hype. There's that hype where, well, I shouldn't say there's two different kinds of hype. It's if you think something's gonna be really, really good, and it's not as good, it can still be good, but if it's not as good as your expectations were, it won't be, you know, you'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
Even if the game's good. This game, I had high expectations for, and has lived up to the expectations and exceeded it just a little bit in certain areas.
Yeah.
So, like, hype recognized, I'm ready.
Did I tell you I saw a thing, I think there's gonna be, like, for your little cat pet, it said something about Mega Man.
Oh, gosh. I don't know about that.
I don't know if it's a costume or if
Yeah,
you're...
I assume, like the Aloy costume.
Yeah.
No!
Oh, man.
Witness my shame, guys. But this made it in, solely because of those monster fights.
Yeah.
That didn't happen in any of my other runs through this place. It just didn't happen. So, I mean, that blew my mind to see that T-Rex just ignore me, go and whomp on that big lizard, and then come back to wreck me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this time we're gonna switch up the weapons here, so it's not so you know it's gonna be different. And as I was saying earlier, all the weapons are vastly different, so this feels incredibly different. Even though you're hunting the same monster, this is like night and day.
Extra spicy.
Yeah. I mean, there are guns and stuff too, so you don't have to just go like full melee and get in their face and poke at their ankles, you know. You can get like a big, I don't know, it looked like a grenade launcher thing. And it looked cool, you know, and you run around and
Jeez.
yeah, it looked fun. I didn't use it, but you know, it's there. What can you do? Alright. There we go. On the hunt. Into the fray. I love the little getaway, like the runaway motion.
I know.
Like when she starts to run away for the first time from like a monster.
Like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, like the arms are going up like past her shoulders when she runs. Like her hands are going. Guys, motion this at home. Put your hand, elbow out, hand up above your shoulder. And just, you know, rotate it back and forth to both your arms. Just look how funny that looks. That's how she's running. It's great.
That's how I'd be running, like, ah!
Hell yeah.
Mistakes have been made.
It's like a Scooby-Doo run or something. I don't know. Good. This is me screwing around here for the first 2 minutes. Trying to figure out how these damn weapons work. Because, I mean, these are completely different from all three of the weapons that we've seen so far. Different combos, different buttons to activate certain subsections of it. like if you press R2 when you have these equipped, you'll go into demon mode, which drains your stamina but makes you like attack faster and deal a shitload extra damage.
You can use it to hit things that are far away.
Which is not in any of the other weapons. The other weapons, you know, R2 on the axe and the gunblade would like switch between the axe and the sword. And on the sword thing, it was just a different attack that you could use to link in combos and stuff.
Now, what are these that you're using right now? They kind of look like little mini saws or something, or little guillotine blades.
Yeah, I don't even know. Just two
I like them.
twin blades. I forgot what they're called exactly. The discerning viewer will have seen it when I picked it at the start screen. Something for the discerning customer. I was having a little trouble here finding the trail to start off with. But we jumped right on it.
Hello, trail. Don't forget your trail mix.
We went out to get some breakfast this morning.
Oh.
And, well, we won't go into that. It wasn't a good experience.
It was not.
You know, food wasn't... We didn't get the full order of what we ordered.
Every time.
Every time. It was like the third time.
Oh.
Third time recently.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But regardless, when we were going back around through to get the rest of our food, and an old friend of mine, you know, stuck her head out of her window and shouted my name. Ha! Ha! You guys still don't know it. Maybe you do. I'm not sure if it's slipped yet. You know, shouted my name, and oh man! And I don't know. I haven't seen her in 4 or 5 years, but God. I've known her for about 12 years now. A real old friend of mine. It was real neat. Just one of those chance encounters.
Yeah. Most definitely would not have happened if the food hadn't been messed up and everything.
Yeah. So, you know.
We would have been almost home.
Oh, yeah. I was really upset. And I went from upset to like, holy crap. It's great to see you again. So, you know, guys, this is to say that, sometimes a negative thing can turn into a positive.
Yeah.
On the flip of a hat, flip of a dime.
I'd rather flip my hat, milady.
Milady. Is it your birthday, Charles?
But you're not using it, are you?
Well, you're not using it, are you? Dancing around here. A lot of these moves, they have long animations that you can't cancel out of in the middle of it. So like right there, I was just dancing around two inches behind his ankle. You know, and normally you'd stop attacking and you'd just walk up and start doing it again. In this, you'd have to sit here and wait for the whole animation to stop, and then go back up and start. So maybe you'll see I figure it out here eventually. I wait till he falls down to use the big combo on him. There we go.
Good opportune moment.
Yes, we learn.
We
learn.
smart.
We are smarts. Got my Jed and everything. I used to say that all the time. I got my Jeds, I are smarts. I actually had someone to ask me, you know it's called GED, right? Like, oh
I got my
wow.
diplomership.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, wow, really.
You know, I listen to some, you know, British podcasts and stuff. I won't plug you guys with them right now, but if you haven't figured it out already, I'm not going to explain it. But they always talk about how Americans have no sense of irony, and therefore lacking a sense of good humor. And I always think when I hear this, I think, well, I understand irony. I have a good sense of humor.
Yeah.
And then I run into people who actually ask me if I know that Jed is actually GED. Holy. I just need to carry around that picture of Jackie Chan, the meme.
Yeah.
The meme of Jackie Chan. And he's like, what? Just pull that out of my back pocket and hand that to him.
Yeah.
It's like, you can't be serious. You can't be.
No.
Now see, here's the funny part. Maybe they're being sarcastic and I'm not understanding it. Maybe they're being ironic and I'm not understanding it. Getting roasted here.
Roast duck.
Roast kitty.
No. Not the little kitty companion.
Not the kitty companions. It's always the kitties who suffer.
No.
It's always the kitties. Figured out how to use this little L1 quick tab to most of your items. It's pretty intuitive. You just click L1 and select things. You just snap a direction you want with your right stick to use it. Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. I assume there's some setup when you're assigning all that crap to your wheel and stuff, but you know.
Yeah.
It seems in general like there's a bunch of setup to this before you go out and actually start hunting shit. And now, of course, if you're a fan of the series, I'm sure you're listening to this going, duh, scrub. Now I'm getting ganged up on here by both of these guys. And it's not very nice.
That's something you never want to do.
Not understanding that I have to click a button here to go invisible in the bush. Oh. Oh, learn. Oh, wow. Look at that, guys. He reads.
Okay, now's your chance. Hurry up before you get noticed again.
Well, guys, if you've made it this far, we have a treat for you.
It's not even Christmas.
It's not even Christmas, but Uplay certainly is giving away games like it is.
Yeah, they are.
Uplay being the Ubisoft version of Steam, you know, just a platform where they sell their games on it and they give good deals and shit on their products. I just got a free copy of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag.
Ooh.
Just hopped on. They were like, here you go, man. I got a free copy of Watch Dogs last month, something like that, just for free, just for owning their service. Rock on, you know. I'm not gonna say no to free games. All you gotta do is download it, guys. Get your free copy of Black Flag.
Yeah, no subscription.
No subscription, no sign up, no credit cards necessary. Just an email address.
Hop on them deals.
Yeah, get it while you can, guys. I mean, even if you're sitting there going, you know, I really don't like Assassin's Creed. It's free. It's free.
Yeah, are you too good for free games?
You too good for free games, guys? What's up with that? I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe the tech-apocalypse happens and all your other games blow up in a fiery haze.
Yeah.
But yet somehow that free copy of Assassin's Creed Black Flag stayed relevant somehow. I don't know. I'm talking out my ass here, guys. But it's a free game.
Yeah.
Thought we'd call it out there.
'Tis the season.
'Tis the season. Speaking of, while we were putting up the Christmas tree lights, got the crap shocked out of me by, there was like, you know, one of the lights in the string was broken and had like a, and the little glass part come off and the two little connectors were exposed, and I just pushed them together to get them all to turn on. And, you know, give myself a fair zap while I was trying to get it to where it would stay in place and keep a charge going. It was fun. It's fun.
How shocking.
Yeah, you know, just killed a few more brain cells.
Who needs them?
Yeah, right?
We're starting a YouTube channel now.
Ooh, zing. Zing. Heard it here, folks. If you run a YouTube channel, you're dumb.
You're done.
You're dumb. You're dumb like us.
Or you had a freak accident with your tree as well.
Yeah. Or you too did a little self-induced electroshock therapy.
I don't remember feelings anymore.
Personally, I find that I haven't watched TV in years.
Yeah,
I watch everything on YouTube. And you know, HBO and Netflix and shit like that. But
streaming.
yeah, streaming services, creator made, or you know, holy crap, creator content made by small individuals.
Yeah.
You know, screw that. It shows the television and shows the television industry and all these other industries. Jimmy Kimmel, you POS. That we have ideas for content too, and they don't own a monopoly on entertainment.
Yeah.
Gosh. So, you know, this is to say that we support user-made content. User-made content. Thank you, brain.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we like it. We like user-made content.
Indeed.
We like the little man getting his comeuppance, or well, you know, the little man coming up.
Power to the people.
I don't. How are the people? How are the people? Don't listen to me, guys. I don't speak words good. I get all jumbled up, and I don't talk real well.
Oh, words.
Yeah.
What are they?
Well, guys, I think we're gonna wind down here pretty soon because.
Oh, was that like a frog thing?
Yeah, man. No, that's the little lizard
Oh,
thing.
he looked like a frog.
Now, he ran up here and tried to take credit for this victory. So, I gave him what fur, too, before the end.
He was like, mine.
Yeah, like...
I totally did this.
Yeah, right? Look at him. Look at him. He pushes me off the edge. I wanted to cut it right here. Just end the video with this guy knocking me up. But,
Beautiful.
decided we didn't want to lie. We actually did it. There's no fall damage.
Woohoo!
Thank goodness. Thank goodness, guys.
Thank you. Well, thanks for checking out the video, guys, and we'll be back with more
Regularly scheduled content.
daily uploads on the Daily Brief.
See you guys.
See ya!